Hi, I wanted to talk to you today because I've gotten some emails and I also read all of your reflections to the articles, and I can notice that there's some tension about APA formatting and also some concerns about grades. And so I wanted to address both of those issues. So first is about APA formatting. And APA 6 is used by the field of education. And you're getting your master's in education. And so it's imperative to use that citation format. So I didn't just pick APA because I was like, hey, I like APA, but it's what the field of education uses. Now, you need to use APA for your final kind of capstone project in the master's program for your action research project. And I talked to Eloise, and she was saying how she really emphasizes that in that class and that these other classes prepare for it. So, this is a class in preparation to learn APA. That's like one of the things. It's not the goal of the class. The goal is not APA. So, but with that said, I feel like one of my roles is to be a mentor to you and help you learn APA formatting. And somebody in their reflection was like, this is just like a bunch of rules and it has like no conceptual understanding to it, and it is totally that. It is totally just a set of rules that the field of education and psychology and mathematics and then a bunch of others decided to adapt to. And for me, it actually, as somebody who reads a lot in APA and things like that, it actually helps me understand the flow of papers, and it actually makes reading less distracting because everybody has the same kind of consistency. Now, about grades. So, about your grades, I did not take off any points for poor APA. So, you might have gotten a paper back from me that had all sorts of editing on it. That did not affect your grade at all. I followed the rubric, and I just wanted to know if you were getting the main concepts. For example, it said state the research questions. Did you state both research questions in that article? Because there was 2. And then it said, state the results. Did you get the main results out there? And I saw a lot of our class was like focusing on there being a higher percentage of females in the class, which is actually not a result of that article. I mean, that is something that is a characteristic, but some of the main results had to do with the fact that like characteristics were not influential in online joint learners dropouts, but in fact external factors were. And so that was sort of the main result, and those were just kind of like indicators to help present those results. And so yeah, so I just wanted to assure you that your APA formatting, I did not take off any points on that. And I'm going to continue not taking off points for APA until the final assignment, your repository. So me giving you feedback is simply just to help you. And it seems like we have a lot of perfectionists in our class, and that is so awesome, and that means that you're going to be really good teacher researchers, and so you're going to improve and you're going to do well. And my cell phone number is in the syllabus. I'm obviously not going to say it now because I'm posting this on YouTube, but definitely you can call me anytime if you need help, if you're nervous about finding if you're picking out the results correctly, or if you're missing something, or maybe you're nervous about finding an article or that is meaningful to you, that is quantitative, those kinds of things. I'm definitely here to help you all the way through. And APA, it is a set of rules that we have to unfortunately use, and it actually helps me when you write an APA focus on what you're writing better when I can read it clearly. And about the writing, there is different things you can do. There's the ARC Center, and there's also peer editing. You have colleagues in this discussion group. I remember in graduate school sometimes I would email my friend and say, hey, I'm going to have the paper done by Thursday. You have your paper done by Thursday, and then we'll trade and read each other's and give each other feedback by Saturday before we submit it or something. So that was, things that we did. But you're busy teachers, I know that. So, it doesn't have to be perfection, so I didn't take off for that. So, also has been some comments about looking forward. And so you're going to be reading chapters 1, oh you did that, and then chapters 8, 9, and 10. And then the other chapters you will read in other courses. Don't get rid of your book. Keep that book. And I'm going to work this weekend to get more resources uploaded so you can work ahead. However, my advice to you in working ahead would be this. Your main project in this course is to create a repository of articles that you're interested in. So if you had extra time, I would really much suggest that you look up some articles and read them in your area of interest and APA cite that, and then kind of create an annotated bibliography below it which describes kind of the same things that we're talking about in our research analysis. So I'm going to make a video about the repository this weekend, but I just wanted to send like a comforting video about APA and your grades. I really have faith in you guys, and there was some really good work in there, and I know that we're going to improve and learn a lot this semester, and please call me if you need anything, or email, or whatever you need. All right, bye. Have a great weekend.